So this guy here explains how to get ridiculously good at music theory. So the people from he's a type of progressive metal guy. So they are good. So they are good. So let's hear what he said.
This is how to get ridiculously good at music theory in 4 steps. Step 1 is to learn classical harmony and voice leading. This is the particular book that I used in school. This is
So it's the step one, basic harmony voice leading, correct. So then he goes to the step two. So I have to skip just because of the copyright, or otherwise I would really play everything.
just do the work and I promise you'll thank me later. Step 2, learn jazz harmony. Think of jazz harmony as like
Jazz
classical
harmony.
but a little bit more laid back and relaxed. Jazz harmony is a great way to start bridging the gap between looking at exclusively classical music and more modern.
Exactly. So this will make the connection to the popular world. Okay, nothing so outside of the obvious, no. But anyways, so
Is this book right here, 20th Century Harmony by Vincent Persichetti.
yes,
Once you
everyone speak about the Persicat. So book. Then
from a classical lens and a jazz lens, get this book and go through as much of it as you can handle. At the very least, go through the intervals, the scales, and the chords.
so he thinks like a synthesis thing. So everything correct. So classic and the jazz, and then you have a kind of modern synthesis.
way that Persichetti talks about the book is the step 4 is to apply these skills to modern music that you like.
So and then to practice this. So this is a typical video where there is nothing wrong, but what you don't say is the big problem. So basically, it is a book recommendation video. Let's say like this, and of course, more or less a propaganda of his lessons, because he just mentioned what you can learn. So it's basically, hey, how to become a composer. Yes, you need to learn these disciplines of musical composition, and it's amazing how in each one of these videos they always they miss so many points. They miss so many points. I find it fascinating. If you watch my channel, you understand what I'm talking about. So I don't know any other channel that does not oversimplify the whole problem of musical education for composers. Okay. So it is like journalism. It's like CNN. Sometimes it's not like you are speaking something false, but what you lead aside, and when you over highlight some message, and then you start to be misleading. It's not his fault, but when this message comes together with other very similar, then it starts to be a problem. Now let's go in detail. So first of all, the books are absolutely not enough. So anyone knows intuitively that there is a kind of knowledge in the books, no? So the problem is how to get there, how to go through it. Okay. So and then when you do the exercise of the Persichetti, okay, when I was studying at Mozarteum, so bachelor music theory, so this was not so strictly recommended. Okay, so this was not the approach. It was different, but I know that this is a question of pedagogical perspective, and it's how you do it. But the problem with the book is also not a problem of the Persichetti. It's again what I spoke about. What I spoke about in many other videos. Is that the exercise that you have there? It is far away from the real world, and you learn the book of the Persichetti was I learned something from this book, but not just by reading, but like capturing the spirit of this book. Later I want to speak about this. And besides this, you have a big chance to do everything wrong. If you are doing exercise wrong for a long time, written and the piano, you are like carving in the stone in the wrong direction. Do you get the point? So you lose a lot of time. Sometimes the is the voice good? Is the voice good? Sometimes is the voice good? Is the sound good? No, the sound is good. It's just because my monitoring is bad, but the sound is good. Okay, so you can do the exercise wrong. So here is where it comes the necessity of a teacher. And if okay, he wanted a video of 1 minute. Okay, if you really want like this. So if I have just 30 seconds to answer this question, how to get very good, I would not focus on books like this, okay? And principally not on this. I don't know. I can't tell. This is a standard book, probably in America, okay? So I would not focus on books. If I had 30 seconds, I would focus on a mentor. Because without a mentor, you will do all this exercise wrong, and you will be very theoretical. You will focus on paper. So the mentor can see as I say this in another video, he will relate the generality, the universal concept here in the book, to the singular situation here in what you're doing musically. And
This is music theory.
And principally where you are going in your career, okay? So here's the thing. And here's a good example. So for example, if you want to compose in the sense style of Dream Theater, Symphony X, for example, it's interesting because the book will give you very interesting thoughts, but I know how it is. So you have many thoughts in your head, but still doesn't work. Your music is far away from what you are learning. And then it comes the teacher, the function of the teacher. So here, then he will help you connect these things, because then you see how he does in his style of music. Okay. So if I had just 15 minutes, I would focus on this. So get a teacher. And it is fascinating how this is just not a topic. It's not on the table. Now, I will still complement my own advice here. So, but let's go to another point. You see here this step thinking. So I find this very wrong. Then the only thing that I can objectively tell it is wrong. So like step 1, then the step 2, and then the step 3. Unfortunately, it's not like steps. Okay, so you don't have steps. So here comes again the mentor. So the mentor will say which are the steps you take. Okay. With some students, you can start directly with this one. With other students, you should you should start with the jazz thing, and the other students you have to go to this one. So here again, the mentor will give you the step by step, and I hated the idea of step by step. So only in America they get crazy with this idea. So it's like step 1, go to the drive-thru. Step 2, ask for a Big Mac. Step 3, ask for ice cream on McDonald's. So if I had the steps, my friend, so I would be rich like this guy. But I have to learn how to do videos too. I have to improve my videos because the guy is very good. So he has 1,217 likes. Perhaps I should learn with him more. I will ask for holidays here from my conservatory. I will talk to the director and say to her, see, I'm seeing many people on YouTube who do so well, and I think I should correct my flaws and improve. Probably I am speaking things that are not correct, and so people are engaging. So probably they never thought about this, no? So harmony, voice leading, jazz, and 20th century harmony. So what an amazing discovery. Okay, the Persichetti is a bit niche thing, so it's always good to tell. Okay, so not steps, and it's not only books. Okay, so two things. Now, to complement everything that I'm saying here, so how to get ridiculous good at music theory, and it's not with a guitarist. Sorry, nothing against him, so go study with him if you're a guitarist. It is just simple again. So you go to a music composer, diplomat composer, diploma music theorist who won improvisation concerts, okay, who composed more than 100 pieces in different styles, okay. So these are the people who master music theory. But the guitarists, they are also good, the people of the progressive metal, but they are very niche. Actually, it is like, let's say, for their instrument, because they think a lot about shapes too much. And when they go to orchestral writing, they suck so much. I saw a guy on YouTube, also good guitarist. He did something for orchestra that I find fascinating, that he has zero self-awareness. The notes clashing everywhere. It's not like you want dissonant harmony. No, it is really like minor seconds clashes of the horns, and like in a tonal setting, like no go. You get the point? So these people, they are very niche. So of course you can see, if you can't afford better, so go to anyone that you see in this. You have the feeling that he mastered the craft. But to get ridiculously good at music theory, use the internet and search an expert. Search someone who studies and teaches music theory professionally as the main field of expertise. And here again, the problem of music theory terminology. We are talking about the education for composers. So my channel is about the education for composers. So my lessons here, I'm the whole time doing ear training into piano, solfeggio, okay. And in the last all my last lessons, so going to the paper and showing things was like 20% of the lesson, because what we need is the music education as a whole, and this is a complex topic. It's not a step by step. So he do the video as he wanted, but perhaps I am totally wrong in my mindset, because this type of videos on YouTube, they are so beloved, and the people engage so much in the comments, and I am here speaking alone forever, just because I'm an idealist. So perhaps I should book a lesson with him. I don't know. So okay, so that's all. See you later.